Hi guys, my name is Max and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you my highly anticipated reads from January to March. Okay guys, so the new year is fast approaching and today I want to do something a little bit special and give you my highly anticipated reads for the first quarter of 2019. Now I am so excited for 2019. 2019 I feel like it's going to be my year. I'm just going to kick 2019's ass because 2018 has been average. With that being said, there are some amazing books coming out next year and I thought today I'd bring you a list of what I'm anticipating from January to March and just talk about them with you. With that being said, let's get into it. So today I'm going to run this from my least anticipated to my highest anticipated. These are all like really anticipated, but a few of them are higher than the others. So I'm going to go through these as quickly as possible because I'm going to be talking about 7 books with you today, starting with number 7 on my list, which is Four Dead Queens by Astrid Stolte. This is an advanced reader copy that I received from Allen and Unwin, so thank you very much to Allen and Unwin for providing this one to me in advance so I can read and review it for you guys. And this one comes out on the 4th of March. So this one is about 17-year-old Kira Lee Corrington, and she is one of Quidara's most skilled thieves. But when she steals an unexpectedly valuable package, she is drawn into a conspiracy against the queens that leaves 4 dead queens. She has no other choice but to run from her former employer, and she teams up with Varen, who is actually the messenger that she stole from. Basically, these two are trying to find out who is behind the murder of the 4 dead queens. So, really excited about this one. I love the idea of the world because Quidara is like in 4 and there are 4 queens to rule. This is also an Love Oz YA release, so I'm excited to support the Australian author. Next up on my list we have number 6, which is Slayer by Kirsten White. Kirsten White, who is like the queen of retellings, and this is no exception because this is a Buffy the Vampire Slayer retelling, which I am so ready for. So this surrounds Nina and her twin sister Artemis, who are far from normal. And let's be honest, it's hard to be normal when you grow up in the Watchers Academy, which is a little bit different to an average boarding school. Here teenagers are trained to be guides for Slayers, which are girls gifted with the strength to fight the darkness. While Nina's mother is a prominent member of the Watcher Council, has never adhered to this lifestyle because she does not believe the violent ways of the Watchers. Instead, she would prefer to heal people, and she carves out a place for herself as the school's medic. That is until the day that Nina's life changes forever. Thanks to Buffy, the famous Slayer her dad died protecting, Nina is not only the newest chosen one, she will be the last ever Slayer. So Nina is trying to hone in her skills as a Watcher in training until the bodies start piling up and she needs to test her skills. So I'm really excited about this one because I've never actually read a Kirsten White book yet, even though I really want to read The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. This is going to be another one that I'm really excited to read because who doesn't want a little bit more Buffy the Vampire Slayer in our life? Nobody. Next up, number 5 on my list is In an Absent Dream by Seanan Maguire. This is the 4th book in the Wayward Children series and I adore this series. And what I love most about it is how it allows us to delve past the doors into other worlds and to see what's behind them and what different aspects of each world are created. And In an Absent Dream kind of follows a very serious girl who would rather study and dream than become a respectable housewife. And she doesn't want to live up to the high expectation that the world around her sets for her. And then she finds a doorway that is founded by logic and reason. She thinks she found her paradise, but everything costs at the Goblin Market. And when her time there is drawing to a close, she makes a bargain that will never play out well. So I'm so excited for this one. Again, another cover that like knocks my socks off. Like, how you be getting so beautiful covers, honestly. Number 4 on my list is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas, and I have amazingly got an arc from this from Walker Books Australia, so thank you very much Walker Books Australia for sending this arc. And this one comes out on the 5th of February. So this is Angie Thomas's 2nd book and I'm so excited about this. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas was fantastic and it made me emotional. It was raw, it was real, and I really loved it. So I'm excited to dive into her new one. And this one surrounds 16-year-old Brie who wants to become a famous rapper. But it is hard to get to this stage when you are labelled trouble at school. The frigid home is empty and her mother has lost her job, and she channels that anger and frustration into her first song and it goes viral. Brie finds herself in the centre of controversy and she is portrayed by the media as a menace more than an MC. But her success is all that stands between her and her family and homelessness. When Brie doesn't really want to make it, she has to make it. and sometimes that means becoming what the media thinks you are. So really excited to read this one. My concern is that this one won't live up to The Hate U Give, and I'm really nervous about that, but I'm excited to give Angie the chance and see where this one goes. Number 3 on my list is the only graphic novel that made it onto the list, so I'm really excited about this one, and this is Shades of Magic: The Steel Prince Volume 1 by V.E. Schwab. And this is, yes, a graphic novel that kind of prequels the Shades of Magic trilogy. This follows the Steel Prince, Prince Maxim, long before he became the King of Red London. The youthful Maresh is sent to the violent and unmanageable port city on the blood coast of Varose. He is on strict orders from his father, King Nicole Maresh, to cut his military teeth into this lawless city. There he encounters a band of unruly soldiers, a lawless landscape, and the deadly presence of the newly returned pirate queen Anissa. I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited that Victoria Schwab decided that yes, let's do a graphic novel series, and I'm so ready to get my hands on this. So I'm excited to see if I love it and if it lives up to the Shades of Magic series, because I really want to know more about King Maresh before he was King Maresh. Number 2 on my list is The Wicked King by Holly Black. This one releases on the 29th of January, and I have already read it and I'm so ready for the release. This is the second book in the Folk of the Air series, I believe, and it was really good. So just saying. And this follows from The Cruel Prince, where we left off, directly after how the other one ended, and I freaking loved it. I can't really tell you much about this because it will spoil the rest of the books. Basically, The Cruel Prince is about Jude, who was taken with her sisters away from the human world into the Fey world after watching her parents get murdered. She now lives with the murderer, if you will, and lives amongst the Fey where they absolutely detest humans. She is bullied, she is abused, and she kind of wants to fight back. So that's what this one's about, and this one follows on, and it's really good. And my number 1 release, the book that I have been waiting for, it is King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. And it follows Bane, Nikolai Lantsov, who has always had gifts for the impossible. No one knows what he endured in his country's bloody civil war, and he intends to keep it that way as enemies gather. His borders are weakened, and this young king must find a way to refill Ravka's coffers, forge new alliances, and stop a rising threat to the Great Grisha army. I am so excited to read King of Scars. I'm so excited to see Nikolai again, and we've got some amazing characters that are coming from Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom into this new series, and I am ready for it. It's going to be an entertaining time, and I'm really excited to see where Leigh Bardugo's writing goes in this one. And let's be honest, who doesn't want more Nikolai in their lives? And that is it for me today, guys. Those are my top 7 highly anticipated reads for January to March, and I'm so excited to get my hands on these. I'm lucky to have my hands on 3 of these already, and I'm excited to let you know what I think on release date, so you can decide whether you want to pick it up. That's it for me today, guys. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and have not already, chat to me down in the comments. Let me know what is your highly anticipated read for the next year. I would love to hear. I make videos every Monday and Thursday, and I'll see you in a new one. Bye!